As our next guest had to push past some horrific events in her life to achieve success. This mother of four is a survivor of abuse and homelessness, but those circumstances did not keep her from creating one of the most influential DIY brands.
Style is Mimi G's business, and it all started back in 2012 from her Los Angeles home when the fashionista began blogging. Her blog was a place to express herself and showcase her sewing skills. Mimi quickly built up a reputation as the go-to DIY expert. Her sewing tutorial videos were racking up the views on YouTube, which sparked the idea to create the Sew It Academy.
You can make it as long or as short as you want.
This first of its kind online sewing school helps ambitious DIYers learn how to sew and design their own clothing. Today, Mimi has over 4 million followers on social media, and in less than 10 years, this Latina has built up her brand and formed partnerships with huge names in retail and fashion.
This morning, we're getting all up in Mimi G's multi-million-dollar business. Please welcome Mimi G to the show. Good morning, Mimi.
Good morning. Listen, I'm about to go make a fruit cereal bowl after this, okay?
Have you tried it?
No, but it looked amazing.
Right, I saved some for you. If you save me a spot on Sew It Academy.
Girl, I got you.
Okay, but I'm useless though, Mimi, because this is my sewing kit from home. I was showing it earlier. I was like, I know. You're in a whole other level. I have my measuring tape and everything. But this all started off as a blog for you. And then now look at where we are. So when did you know the switch happened, that it's more than just a blog?
Honestly, I think I noticed the first switch when sewing became more than just making clothes. When I was getting emails from women all around the world saying that sewing was changing their lives, it was helping them get through really, difficult circumstances in their lives, which of course I could relate to. And then I realized that people wanted a little bit more than just a tutorial on YouTube. They needed more information. They needed more hands-on, which is when I thought, well, maybe I'll just do a school.
And that's Sew It Academy. We'll get to how we can all sign up for it, because anyone can join, right? Anyone can become as fabulous and hopefully as talented as you. So you have gone to create other ventures just from that blog. Talk to us about some of the other businesses you started through your Mimi G Style blog.
Yeah, so the first venture I did was actually my licensing deal with Simplicity Patterns, which is still in effect 9 years later, and I'm really excited about it. It's been growing. We've added menswear patterns. So that was sort of the first big deal that I got. And then I launched Sew It Academy, and along with that and the blog, I got so many sponsorships. I got to work with over 300 major brands, which we still do now. But really our focus is just to increase people that are sewing, but also to give people the ability to create careers and side hustles. So many of our students who join who have never sewn a day in their life are with us, 3-4 years later, and are starting their own businesses. And, that's probably the biggest deal for me, because especially now during the pandemic, so many people have had a really difficult time. And so for people to be able to take what they've learned in Sew It Academy or the blog or on my YouTube or wherever, and then turn that into, a source of income for their families is just, what I live for.
Okay, you had me at side hustle, Mimi, because, okay, so how does it work to join a Sew It Academy? Like, if I wanted to join Sew It Academy, I'm definitely going to need more than these things, right?
You're definitely going to need more than that, but not as much as people probably assume. Sew It Academy is really easy to join. You literally go, you pick whether you want to do women's wear or menswear. My husband does all the menswear courses. We teach tailored suits, all kinds of things. But you sign up, and the very first course is literally me taking a sewing machine out of a box. Like, this is a sewing machine. This is thread. This is a needle. We assume that you know nothing when you join Sew It Academy, which makes it so popular because you don't need to have any experience whatsoever. And then you just follow the courses in order: course 1, course 2, course 3, because each course builds on the previous course. And now students that have been with me since we launched 6 years ago are now making, like I said, tailored coats and jackets and all kinds of stuff.
Wait, but so where did you learn how to sew, and how long did it take you?
So I learned how to sew when I was about 12 years old. My mom would send me to Puerto Rico when I was during summer break to visit my dad. And I would sit and I watched my aunt. My aunt was a seamstress. And I would watch her take these pieces of fabric and turn them into bridal gowns. And that was just like, blew my mind. And so my dad saw that I had an interest in sewing, so he bought me a sewing machine. I started taking apart my clothes. So I would cut them apart and then trace around them, which made them very upset. But I was teaching myself construction. And then, I sewed on and off over the years, but, I went through some difficult times, and it's kind of hard, to keep a hobby when you're homeless and don't know what you're going to do next. So I didn't pick it back up till I was in my, mid 20s. And then, it did take some time though, and I tell people all the time, sewing was much harder for me to learn because I didn't have a Mimi G, right? I didn't have somebody to walk me step by step through everything. So I think, because I'm sort of a difficult student to learn, if I read something, I have to read it several times in order to retain it. But if I do something with my hands, I retain it forever. And so I like to teach without leaving anything out. So you're not wondering, okay, well, now what do I do next?
Oh, such a pleasure to meet you. I am going to, seriously, I'm going to sign up for Sew It Academy. I might not be as good as most of you students, but I will try my best to make you proud. And by the way, when you said you learned at 12 in Puerto Rico, I don't know if you heard my muchacha go, ooh, ooh. She's over here like ooh, oohing you. So I just wanted to make sure that you heard that shout out. We are all so proud of you. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I saw your story. I said, this woman is remarkable. I will make you proud. I'll make a handkerchief or something, for starters. How about that?
I'm going to look for your name. I'm going to look for your name, so don't play with me.
Oh. Okay, Mimi G. From OG, Hearts.
Much love.
Thank you so much.